Beyond Good and Evil. Our first Let Us Play.
Mm-hmm. Back from the olden days.
Welcome back. It's the year 2008.
But this is not Beyond Good and Evil from 2008. This is Beyond Good and Evil, the HD release from, was it 2011?
2011, something like that, somewhere around then, where, they re-released the game. It was another one of those yearly glimpses or glitters of hope of maybe perchance one day getting a sequel.
One of the few that didn't happen on Michelle Ansell's personal Instagram.
Yeah. Okay, so let's document this real quick. When we LP'd this game the first time, 2008, first Let's Play, we had both played this game already in the past.
Yes.
I actually lent it to you like a year or so before, over the summer, I think. And while we were doing the Let's Play, like in the middle of it, Ubisoft released a CGI teaser trailer showing Paige and a little bit of Jade, characters in the game. Graphics were very nice for the time. And it was like, oh, fucking sweet, Beyond Good and Evil 2 is happening. And then years passed and nothing was ever said again. And Michel Ancel went on to make 2 more Rayman games.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe was involved with some Rabbids stuff, and then started his own indie development studio while still working at Ubisoft to make a game called Wild, which has now kind of vanished. And yeah, years and years later, it's real. Beyond Good and Evil 2 is happening, and it's a fucking prequel. What? But we did make a promise. At some point.
Yep, that if the sequel is ever for reals real, we will remake our LP of the first game up to modern standards.
Yeah.
With a little experience under our belts, because it's a game that deserves to be shown, deserves to be shared. It's a fun one.
Some people, because we are also streaming this live, some people want me to turn on the subtitles. I'm actually turning them off because they're ugly and take up a lot of space on the screen. I'm going to put in better subtitles for when these get uploaded to YouTube. But I mean, if people are okay with the ugly subtitles, I'll turn them on.
So yeah, I guess the reason people like this game is, despite being pretty short and clearly unfinished in some parts, it just oozes charm, and the ideas that point toward those missing parts are interesting enough that you really wish they were there.
Yeah. So, yeah, I guess with that, let's just jump into this.
Yeah. Oh, remember how we started last time? We literally just jumped into this.
Yeah.
No context, no nothing.
Arrived at the gates of Hillis. This peaceful mining planet in System 4 is now completely encircled by the Dom's Armada. General Keck, Supreme Commander of the Alpha Forces, would like to take this opportunity to address a final message to the population.
Loyal Hillians, the impending battle will be a difficult one, but thanks to the Alpha Section,
They're coming. Quick, Ven, jump up. Go tell Paige. I'll take care of the shield. Go!
Shield activated. Shield disabled.
Your Optima account is
350.
units short. Your electrical supply has just been blocked.
Gotta be joking!
Thank you for understanding.
So this game is using the same engine that Prince of Persia: Sands of Time uses, I believe. And some of the combat feels kind of similar too, in that you're generally surrounded by enemies and you kind of point in a direction where you want to attack.
Point and shoot, except, point and stick smack.
Yeah. The game isn't super heavy on combat, actually. It actually has a lot of genres in it, but I would say the closest equivalent to this game is Zelda.
But a Zelda game with, more of a stealth focus.
Yeah. Oh man, this game also has just a big spot in my heart because it's got a pig uncle. And as you longtime viewers know, I'm big into the weird uncle aesthetic.
And you can't get much weirder than being a pig, right?
Yeah, that's true.
So yeah, this introduces our charge attack, and that it's the only way to hurt this eye stick.
Oh no. So yeah, we got, oh geez, 2 hearts. The health system is just ripped from Zelda, okay? There are heart containers, all that stuff, it's all there.
Use your super attack, Jade!
I hate to let everybody in the chat down, but no, Chip will never be an uncle.
Probably not.
I mean, okay, not never. You may have a spouse with siblings, but as an only child, it is unlikely you shall be an uncle.
Yeah. It's going to have to be one of those things where I aspire to be an uncle, and I find, and a youth enters my life in some way where I form an uncle-like relationship with them.
Yeah. you could be the informal, non-literal form of uncle. That's still within your grasp. Also, you're going to need an ear piercing gone very wrong.
Yeah. Of course you could take the pearl.
Of course you could take it. It's precious.
It's precious.
You can take all precious things. This is good advice.
Also, the need some energy things. It's if your partner that is with you has lost some health, you can just select that to just give them some food that they'll just eat on the spot.
But you can eat your cheese wedge. What did we call those?
Oh, right, Starkos.
Yeah, but what did we call those?
I don't remember.
We're gonna be able to pay to get the hovercraft fixed with that.
Hey, Secundo, scan this for me, will ya?
Okay, Yeet.
Una perderamis. Bueno, Yid, but be careful. I did a checkup on you after your fight, and I noticed something got inside your psychokarma.
Oh no, my psychokarma.
I hate it when that happens. Of all the karmas for it to get in, it had to be my psychokarma.
Somebody in the chat filled us in. We used to call Starcoast in the original LP cheese pitas.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Oh man.
Alpha sections, Patrol 21, all's clear. You may go up without fear.
Well, I'm glad we can go up without fear now that we killed all the monsters ourselves.
Yeah.
So,
He's just reassuring us that, we did it.
Hey, bro. How do you see?
He can,
what are you looking at?
What is he looking at? Let's,
Definitely some sort of anti-air trooper.
I mean, it's just the wall.
Can you kick him?
No, you cannot kick these people.
Oh.
There's no kicking here.
Here on Hillis, war has once again reared its ugly head, striking the civilian population. Luckily, our elite forces have once again arrived in the nick of time. I'm coming to you live from the Southern Lighthouse Shelter. Here is where some of the children whose parents have been captured by the Doms have been taken in by two devoted and courageous Hillians. Miss, a word for our listeners.
Yeah. Well, you guys are not what I'd call as fast as a speeding bullet. Keep doing nothing. And next time, there'll be nothing left here to save.
Cut! Hey, Pop, stay zen. Don't get your snout bent out of shape. All right, boys, that's a wrap. Pack it up.
Thanks, Paige. If it wasn't for you,
J.A. Sweet Jesus, quick, serum! J.A. Jade, how you feeling, darling?
I'm fine, Paige. I'm fine. Still no power?
Nope. Now that the shield is on the blitz, we're sitting ducks for every Vorax in the area.
What a pessimisto! Your faithful servant, Secundo, has found the answer to your money problemo.
Secundo, we're stuck here. No hovercraft, no shield. Optima has cut off the power. The account is empty.
Units, you want units? You come to Secundo, mia bella. Listen to this. The director, Senora from the Science Center, wants a collection of all the animals on the planet. She pay you dinero for any photo you send with little animal on it. Mira, that beast, for example. You take picture of it and tenga, mucho units. Even your perro interests them.
Not another one of your harebrained plans, Segundo. Gonna have to recheck your circuits. Who could possibly be interested in that kind of thing? We're in the middle of a war, son.
You understand nada, bacon breath. Control of the species is mucho importante. Yet, you go get your camera back, and we'll see if Secundo has pepperoni on his processor. Ciao!
I found your camera, Jade. I put it right over there.
All right. So this is one of the things that really, why I got interested in this game in the first place, was that, okay, here, word for word, this is why I remember. Because when this game came out, I was watching a lot of Tech TV, and there was a show on there called X-Play with Adam Sessler on it, and they were reporting on E3 that year, and he described Beyond Good and Evil as Pokemon Snap on crack. And that's what made me buy this game.
The enemy's projectiles have yet once again inflicted heavy losses among civilians. The East District of the city has
a bug.
been badly hit.
Let's see how much that bug's worth.
Hi, Jade. I see Secundo already talked to you about the job. The war is taking its toll. We need a complete inventory of all species living on the planet. Thanks for the picture. Good luck.
$150 for this bug picture, you pervert. What the fuck are you doing with this bug?
And yeah, you get rewards after you get a certain amount of pictures of animals, with the reward this time being...
When you've reached 8 pictures, you can download a digital zoom.
Which, now that I know how cameras work better than when I first played this game, that sounds awful, because digital zooms are just crap. They just blow up the picture more. They don't actually...
It is the only kind of zoom you could download,
That's
though.
true, that's true. It's the only thing you could download, but...
You wouldn't download a car, but you would download a digital zoom.
All right, so this is the lighthouse where Jade lives, and also the orphanage with all the kids that have lost their parents due to the war with...
This war, yeah. The Doms.
The Doms?
I suppose that makes us the subs.
Oh, no. What do those aliens look like? I mean, okay, they're called the Doms, and they trap you inside of them? Oh, yes. A cheese pita, or a Starkos.
We just need to find
done,
synthesis between these forces and teach everyone to be a switch.
Finally, I can play Breath of the Wild.
And then, you know, there won't be any shortages. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this just looks like a wedge of cheese to me.
Yeah, but in like a little cardboard holder that you would expect to get from Pizza Hut or Taco Bell.
You know what? Yeah, I totally buy that you could get something like this at Taco Bell one day.
It's just cheese. We just deep fried the cheese, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Calm down.
It's going to be so bad for me, but so good. Anyways, we got this open air fridge. Get some more cheese. Get some more cheese that somebody... the child was trying to roast it, I think.
All right, now time to take pictures of your kids and sell them for money without their permission.
Yeah.
Let's go. We are a good caretaker.
But before we do that, actually, so, you know...
Careful, Jade. They seem to be keeping their distance for the time being. We gotta hurry up and get that shield reactivated.
Yeah, we... So once you make a certain amount of money, you'll be able to pay your power bill, and the shield will get turned back on. If you turn the shield on, it makes these guys go away.
So we got to get them now.
Yeah, because there's no animal you can permanently miss in this game. But like if you miss them here, it'll be a while before you see them again.
There's no time like the present.
Yeah. There we go.
That picture is garbage.
You don't have to take especially good pictures of animals to get the money. And it's not like the better the picture, the more money. It's just, no, you got it. Here's the cash.
Vorax. We're seeing more and more of them these days.
Okay, Yid. I transferred the dinero to the stinking Optima service.
Electricity restored. Thank you for choosing Optima Service.
Shield activated. Nice work, Jade. I'm gonna go make sure everything's working. Come down here as soon as you can. Looks like there's a mission for you.
Jade reporting. Mission M-Disc standing by.
There was, when we did the original LP of this, there were tons of technical issues. You may remember...
This is the LP that filled your computer with cat hair and made things melt.
It sure did. Yeah, there was one day where it's like, we could not record this game well, so for like a solid hour and a half, you're just watching me repeatedly open my PC and blow out more and more cat hair with compressed air cans. I think I went through an entire can of compressed air that day. And that was also the day where I looked at I took the fan off the top of my processor in my computer and noticed there's a good nickel-sized melting spot on the top of it. It looks like somebody dropped a really hot nickel on it and it just sat there and melted into it. And I do not know how my computer was still working at that point.
I'm sorry, there's no chance for this to be a cat LP. It can be a dog LP for people in the chat, if that's okay.
Yeah, my cats are still at my parents' house, so,
Seagulls. Well done.
Those seagulls are worth $400.
My dog is passed out by the front door, waiting for Elena to be finished with her run and come home. Apparently, I'm not good enough.
Okay, get a little closer to this guy.
Hey, fella, you're a cutie.
You gotta be careful, because he'll jump underground if you get too close.
You are something, though.
A field armadillo. They're becoming very rare.
Somebody asked us how old we were when we did the first LP. I was 19, I think.
So was I, because I think we started before my birthday. I turned 20 in the middle of it.
Yeah, it was the summer 2008, so... Yeah, I was 19.
Yeah.
Oh, there's this girl. She's blue for some reason.
Hey.
I believe
you
she's
are
still...
a different species because of blueness. What's that like?
I think she actually just counts as, I think she's... Oh, she's going the other way now. Yeah, I believe she just counts as human. She's just a blue human.
If there were an actual remake, not just like an HD re-release, I would try to include actual mirrors.
Okay,
so your human picture can be a Jade selfie.
Yeah.
Or just selfie mode with the camera.
Yeah,
That's what everybody's doing with their...
I was thinking about that earlier, how it's like, if this game were made today and nothing else changed, like, the camera would have a selfie mode. Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right, her name's Yoa. And she says some really weird stuff. All right. Bye, kid. I think this kid... Yeah, this is Kip.
What's up, Kip? Hey, Kip, put on some real pants. It's way too late in the day for pajamas.
It's okay. We let Kip dress like that because he's got stuff on lockdown. He's like the... He's the guy who really takes care of everything when Jade's away. Oh, right. I get a decent picture of the goat child here? I am too close.
You're just too close to the situation, like emotionally.
Yeah,
I care too much about the goat boy to exploit him for money.
There we go. From the back, so they don't know who he is. Keep his identity safe.
The inventory is coming along. Thanks again.
So, people in the chat are talking about it, so I might as well bring it up. What do you think about some of the plot points that Michelle Ansel has been talking about regarding the sequel that weren't exactly explicit in this game?
Right.
Like hybrid animals being constructed and having sort of a second-class citizenship in earlier generations.
Right. So, in this game, like... I just accepted that there were animal people. I was just like, oh, sure. Yeah. On other planets, there are animal people or something. And there's enough, space travel that there's a whole bunch of different animals on the same planet. But
now we know it's like straight up Dr. Moreau shit.
Yeah. That's weird, but I think I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
When I'm a full-grown Billy.
www.hilliannews.com.
Oh, right, isn't there another... Yeah, there's another fly in here, in this barrel.
There you go. And it's a completely separate species.
Thank you, Jade. Flies are unjustly disliked.
I love flies.
One of my favorite characters that gets no play at all is your science photo contact lady.
Yeah.
She always has a fun perspective on life.
But yeah, I feel like it's okay to talk about the trailer for the sequel since it's a prequel, and it seems from that trailer at least there's nothing that's like spoiling what happens in this game.
No.
The only thing, the sequel is more realistic looking, but it still manages to have the overall tone and style that this game has, I think. So I'm fine with how it looks now.
Good thing we got the alpha sections to protect us.
Be brave. We gotta stay strong.
Yeah, good job, kid. Who beat all the aliens with a flaming stick, kid? You could have been watching from the window.
It was me. I did it. The only thing in that trailer that was like this, I don't know how I feel about this, is it mainly focuses on, this monkey, and also like this mafia boss pig, and both of them say fuck a whole lot. And that felt weird to me because Beyond Good and Evil's always been a thing I would regard as precious, as a pearl is. And so that felt totally weird to me, but I get a little bit of a feeling that maybe that's what they wanted to do the whole time, and it just wouldn't fly as well back then.
Yeah, no, I'm down with it. The one that the one bit of dialogue that I didn't like was the Mafia Pig's triple F-bomb, because it was such a cliche way to share his thoughts.
Yeah.
That's just a bit of a lazy shortcut, frankly.
Yeah. Also, you can't get into the bathroom until you restore power, so that's awful.
It's a good thing you got those pictures right quick. Somebody was doing a pee-pee dance up here.
And this is a PA1. It just
Yates.
gives you an extra heart container. The interesting thing, though, is that you can remove them from yourself and give them to your AI partners and give the extra heart to them, which I always thought was kind of neat.
Somebody's been doodling up in here.
Yeah, there's some cute pictures here of what I think is supposed to be a younger Paige, maybe. I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah.
If you actually look up Beyond Good and Evil, there are a decent amount of screenshots from this game when it was earlier in development where both Paige and Jade had different designs. Originally, Jade was younger. She was like 15 or 16 or something. And she had like a red-ish t-shirt on, I think, and she had pants on that had like a cow print pattern on them. Paige just wore like this lime green jacket instead of looking like a garage uncle. But yeah, there's also some extra stuff with when the game was earlier in development. It was a lot more of like an artsy game. They were actually aiming for something that was more like Eco rather than Zelda.
Cuddle that dog.
Oh yeah, the dog.
You gotta cuddle the dog.
The big dog.
Oh, it's the biggest.
The Canis.
Superb specimen. I'll file it.
You got that right. It's the best dog around.
Okay, your roll of film is finished. Bravo, Jade. I'll send you the zoom. And I'll
unlock a
recharge
feature
film.
your camera should already have.
Yay. So yeah, now our zoom meter goes all the way instead of just halfway.
Nice.
Before we do something with the dog, now that we actually have the longer zoom, we can get a picture of an animal we otherwise would not be able to. The big waddly buddy up there.
Yeah.
Just gonna get out on the arms a bit. Just wait for him.
Dun-na.
I got him.
A two-legged otter. Amazing.
I like all those question marks and exclamation points. I really shocked her.
Jade, your wildlife is real fucked up.
She was really shocked and hiding it, but I could still see it in her subtitles.
Is that a goddamn jackalope? What the fuck, Jade?
So yeah, every reward from now on for when you finish another roll of animal pictures is a pearl, which are...
They're a special currency, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, with that, we can do do some stuff with the dog.
Yeah, we can.
Because he's got an item in his mouth.
Can't play now, okay? Oh, no, Wolf, no!
I'm sad that the dog won't be coming back for the sequel because it's a prequel.
Yeah.
Cut it out, Wolf! Give that back to me! Huh.
It's so bouncy.
It's a very bouncy dog. It's. I don't know if I've ever seen a dog having a better time than this.
You lose, Fleabag. Now give it back.
There is a bug that can happen here sometimes. When you pick the box of K-Bups out of his mouth, instead of just the K-Bups being in her hand, it'll be the K-Bups and a duplicate of the dog's model attached to it. So she'll just, like, the dog's model will just be rotating with the K-Bups in her hand. It's great. It only happens for a split second, but man, it's a good glitch.
All right, now get eaten, and that's the speedrun ending. 0% run.
So yeah, that's basically everything here for now. There is one other animal I could get a picture of, but I think it's already gone because the sun is coming back up. Specifically by this tree, when it's nighttime, some like fireflies appear, and you can get pictures of them as well. We can do that later.
If it weren't for all the war and the dead parents, this seems like a pretty idyllic life.
Yeah.
Jade reporting.